wish the love of my life would sing that to me. I think it's the ultimate sign of love when two people can be their true stinky selves and still love one another.
I love you.
Anyway, it's time for tea, stinky babies. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian were spotted holding hands, and I'm about to break something. Former First Lady Melania and President Donald Trump went to the World Series game and looked high fashion while being their goofy selves. Meek Mill accused a flight crew member of racism, and a fresh squeezed Hot Take Tuesday with a good mix of political and pop culture stories. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. November is coming in weird. SNL star and comedian Pete Davidson was spotted holding hands with Kim Kardashian on a Halloween ride at Knott's Scary Farm. TMZ posted the photos and made a lot of people's dreams come true after watching Pete and Kim do the Aladdin sketch when she hosted SNL a few weeks back.
Now, are you gonna kiss me or not?
I sure am, Jasmine.
It was Ariana Grande that let the cat out of the bag about Pete being, well, how do I say this? Well endowed. But there is still something else entirely at play here. This man has been able to score with some of the hottest women in the world. It's like they line up to be with him.
If I need a ride sometime, I'll let you know.
Some people are trying to say they are just friends. Ma'am, I've never seen a straight man and a straight woman hold hands platonically in my life. Oh, and you know for damn sure it was Kris Jenner who sent these pics to the tabloids. I can't even process that Kim and Pete Davidson are hooking up, if not dating. I'm screaming, crying, and throwing up at the same time. What is in the water in Hollywood that's making these moms dress like teenagers and date men who look like they smell like expired ranch dressing?
Oh man!
Are you team they're just friends or team they're dating? And if you do think they're dating, do you ship this, yes or no? I'm not gonna survive this.
I'm freaking out.
Former President Trump and former First Lady Melania went to Game 4 of the World Series over the weekend where they had some fun and did the little tomahawk chop with the Braves fans. You know what? I don't care what the haters say. They are a fun couple. The Trumps clearly have a sense of humor that the doom and gloom media lacks. And because the fashion media stopped doing its job like 6 years ago, I'm here to tell you that Melania looked like a fall queen in a Burberry trench coat, which she's worn a few times. Once in July of 2018 while visiting Belgium, and again in June 2019 with a blue scarf wrapped around her head. She also has a really fresh and clean-looking natural white manicure, which I really liked. First Lady Jill Biden never looks this good. But to be fair, which I always am, she really can't be dressing this nice when she is constantly cleaning up President Biden's pudding spit-ups. Maybe she keeps his Depends in a designer diaper bag, though.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
Rapper Meek Mill accused a flight crew member of racism on his Instagram stories after the man asked him if he was smoking weed a few seconds after he boarded a private plane.
You don't have weed, do you?
Do I look like the type of person that would have weed?
I'm sorry.
Boom! Yeah.
After the flight attendant asked if they'd been smoking weed, Meek said, "But where are we gonna smoke at if we just stepped on here 30 seconds ago? Like, where would a blunt be rolled up at if we just sat here?"
You know, all you do, you keep smoking weed.
When the crew member apologized, Meek demanded him and his friends get off the plane because the flight attendant was being racist and he didn't feel safe. Oh, so sniffing a grown adult rapper is unsafe and problematic, but if you're a president, you can sniff all you want. Makes so much sense.
Not to be racist or anything, but Asian people.
Was it racist? CUTEservative Court, weigh in.
May I remind you, you are under oath.
It's Hot Take Tuesday time, which is where I give you the Fast and Furious headlines of the day that you need to know.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Remember Madison Pruett from Pilot Pete's season of The Bachelor? She said she'd consider rejoining the franchise only if a substantial amount of Christian men were cast. Honey, there are girls who go to Bible college for 4 years just to find their man, and they graduate single and in debt.
Everybody say Jesus, keep it going. Bibles, hymns, church, Jesus. I read my Bible to get my Jesus.
Sunday school, I praise my Jesus. Singing in the choir, I'm singing for Jesus.
I raise my hands, I'm reaching for Jesus.
I pray all day to thank my Lord
Jesus.
He's got red hair, but I still worship Jesus.
Jesus.
Ibram X. Kendi, the king of critical race theory in America and author of Anti-Racist Baby, shot himself in the foot by accidentally admitting on Twitter that white privilege doesn't exist. He said that white students are having to lie about their race to get into colleges across the United States, which accidentally proves that the only people in America who have the upper hand right now from a race perspective are not white people, but minorities.
Yeah, I've said too much.
The Real Housewives franchise on Bravo is expanding to Dubai. Page 6 reported that the network announced yesterday that its latest iteration will premiere in 2022 as the 11th city for the Real Housewives. Dubai is one of the richest cities in the world. I think this will definitely be juicy. Let me know when they do a Paris version, though. American housewives flip tables and throw legs. Parisian housewives would probably throw their baguettes in a catfight. Either way, I would definitely watch that. And I'll also be watching the Dubai Housewives. Press Secretary Jen Psaki tested positive for the you-know-what, which is weird because she's gotten all the recommended juices and boosters. Plus, she said this was all a pandemic of the unjuiced, so not sure how that holds up now that she has it. But we are classy here, so we wish her a speedy recovery.
Okay, there's no way to answer that and not get in trouble. Change the subject.
Catch up on the latest spillover episodes before the next one comes out in 2 days. The new one this week is going to be a real mind blower that you're gonna wanna pay a lot of attention to so you don't miss anything. Subscribe to the spillover on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and please leave a 5-star review if you haven't in a few days or ever. You can also listen to the audio version of POPlitics by just searching and also subscribing to that wherever you get your podcasts. There are still a few tickets available for America Fest in December here in Phoenix. It will be Turning Point USA's biggest conference ever, featuring the biggest speakers in the conservative movement and 2 full nights of concerts with huge country stars. Some have yet to be announced. You can get 25% off your tickets at tpusa.com/AmericaFest with code ALEX. Like this episode, discuss Pete and Kim in the comments. Let me know if that flight attendant was racist towards Meek Mill, and if you think Jen Psaki will change her tune on mandates since having the juice clearly didn't make a difference for her. DM this episode to one friend to introduce them to POPlitics and hit the save button. By the way, I am speaking at Texas A&M this Friday. If you live around there and you want to come, all ages are welcome. If you want to reserve your free ticket, DM POPlitics on Instagram and I will send you the link. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. Support POPlitics, the first ever conservative pop culture daily show, by subscribing to our channel, turning on notifications, and of course, hitting the thumbs up. Also, our main home is on Instagram. Seriously, just trust me, that's where the real magic happens. Follow us there at POPlitics.